Hi, my name is David. Today we're going to do number 66 plus 1. This is an easy level problem on LeetCode, and we're going to solve it in JavaScript. So in this prompt, we're giving a function that takes in an array of digits, integers, and each of this integer is that it can only have one digit. So this is only one digit. It can't be like 10 or 100. It's only one digit. And all it wants us to do is return an output, and you increment the last digit. So here you just increment the last digit because this represents 1, 2, 3, and then make it into an array separating by digit, and they just want to add the last one. So at first I thought it was a very too easy of a problem where you just go to the last index of this array and you add it. But the catch here is that if it's a 9, so if you 9, you increment it, it's a 10. And how they want this problem is that if it's a double digit, you want to add it to the next layer. And then also if it's all 9s. So that's the catch. So we're going to have to do a loop in order to solve this problem. So how we're going to do this is that first we want to do a reverse loop. Loop digits backwards. And inside of this, so we're looping it backwards. And then we want to see if we want to create a condition if it's less than 9, all you have to do is increment it. And then we can exit the loop and return digits. We just return digits and it'll be exited out. So if value is less than 9, we just increment value and then return digits. And there you go. That's all you have to do if it's an easy thing. But there's also the case that if it's a 9. So if it's a 9, we just gotta have to set it to 0. So we change current value to 0. And then once we change it to 0, so this is 9, we change it to 0. And then we just loop through the next value and keep going. And then so if it's all 9s in this loop, we have to do something else. So we have to add 1 to the front of the digits, and then we just return digits. So if it doesn't exit this loop through this for loop, we go to the last step. So to solve this, we first do a for loop. So for let I equal digits dot length minus 1, and then I is greater than or equal to 0. Right, took me a minute because it's the opposite. And then I minus minus. And now we do the loop to create the condition if digits current index is less than 9. It will be an easy solve. You just digits current index plus plus, and then we return digits. So now if we have a 9 inside of it, we have to change it digits, and then we just set it equal to 0, and then we'll continue on the loop. And then lastly, we have to add 1 to the front, so we can do this with the unshift method. So digits dot unshift, and we put 1, and we just return digits. Great. Awesome, we got it. So the time complexity, we know that we have to loop through it, and so it's just going to be O of n being the length of digits, and then the space complexity also going to be O of n because it's adding a value to the very first index of it. So it's shifting it, and then so it's going to be we have to loop through we have to add the entire length of the array. So it's not just adding it in the back. Since it's added in the beginning, we're going to add the entire array. So it's going to be O of n. So that is how we solve this problem. Thank you.